Hi, I am Mo of Ezeebeady. I'm going to show you how to make a tutorial for a bracelet. For this tutorial I have used 4mm hematite round, Super Duo white, .11 Duracoat gold from Mayuki, and 15/0 anthracite black by Mayuki. Also I have used 3mm AB clear crystal by Swarovski. You will need 0.06mm wildfire, about an arm span of thread for each component. I'll get that ready. I've used a pair of scissors, a size 12 beading needle and pliers, because sometimes it's a little bit hard to get needle through the thread. You'll have to excuse me because I'm a little bit nervous. It's the first time I've ever done one of these tutorials on video. So first of all, get your needle threaded. Right, first of all we need 6 of the 4mm round and 6 Super Duo. Alternate them until you've picked up all of your beads. Oops. So there we go. I've got 6 of each on there. Move them down, your thread, and go through these beads again. You can either try and do this all in one go, or you can do it bit by bit. I can manage to get through all of them in one go. Hang on to your tail so you don't go pull them all out. Pull that through. And then we'll tie a couple of good knots. You can put 3 in if you wish, if you prefer more secure. 2 and 3. Get your needle and go through the 4mm and the bottom hole of the Super Duo. Pull your thread so it pulls the knot in, and then just go through another 4mm and another Super Duo. Okay. We're going to start by going through, I've turned it around, the top hole of the Super Duo. Now we want to pick up a Super Duo, 11 gold, 15 black, I'll call it black for ease, and 11 gold and a Super Duo. So we have this. Okay. Go through the next top hole of the next Super Duo, and you've got that. Again, pick up a Super Duo, 11 gold, 15 black, 11 gold, Super Duo. Again, we've got that. Go through the next top hole of the Super Duo. Basically, we're just going to continue this all the way around the first round. Try and keep your tail out of the way. So we want a Super Duo, an 11, 15, 11, a Super Duo, through the top hole of the next Super Duo. Again, Super Duo, 11 gold, 15, 11, Super Duo, and through the next hole. Okay, Super Duo, 11, 15, 11, Super Duo, through the top hole. Okay, and this is your last one. The Super Duo, 11, 15, 11, Super Duo. Now we need to go through the top hole of the Super Duo and the bottom hole of the first Super Duo added on this round. Pull through and you have that. Okay. Now we're going to turn around again by going into the top hole of the Super Duo you were coming out of. Okay. In between the two Super Duos here, we're going to add a 4mm round through there. Now we're going to pick up two 15 black, and we're going to go through just this 15 black here. Pick up another two 15 black and through the top hole of the next Super Duo. So then a 4mm round through the next Super Duo, and again two 15s and through the 15, middle 15 only, and then again two 15s through the top hole of the Super Duo. Now we're on to the 4mm round through the top hole, two 15s through the 15, middle 15 of the previous row, just the 15, two 15s through the top hole, 4mm round, just going to move my thread down a bit, two 15s through the 15, two 15s through the Super Duo, four mil round, two 15s through just the 15. Again, 2 15s through the top top hole of the super duo. Four mil round. Through the top super duo. 2 15s. Can get a bit fiddly sometimes. We all know this with beading. There we go. And the last 2 15s. Through the top hole of the super duo. This can be a bit fiddly now. This is where you might need your pliers to pull it through, but I've managed it fine. So now we have this. Okay. Go through the next 4mm and the top hole of the super duo, and if you can, the next 15. If not, do it in 2 separate moves, whichever's easiest for yourself. And again, this is where you may need your pliers to pull it through. There we go, through the 15. Okay, now we need to pick up a 3mm crystal. Go through the next 15mm and the super duo. Pull it tight. Go through the 4mm round, the top hole of the super duo, and the 15 if you can manage it all in one go, if not, again separately. Your 3mm bicone through the next 15mm, through the super duo top hole, your 4 round super duo, and I've got the 15 this time. Okay, another 3mm crystal bicone through the 15 and the top hole of the super duo. And the 4mm through the top hole of the bicone, and the 15 if you can manage it. A 3mm crystal through the 15 and the super duo, and the 4 and the super duo and the 15. Again, a 3mm crystal bicone through the 15 super duo and the 4mm, and the next super duo and the 15, and the last 3mm crystal through the 15 and the bicone, sorry, the 15 and the super duo. Just get a bit tight here. Oh, there we go. Okay, so now we will need 3 of these. Okay, that's what you've got. I'm leaving the thread attached because we'll need it to attach the other components together. There's going to be 3 of these, so we need to get 3 of these ready, and then I'll show you how to do the other 2 components because we need 5 altogether, so I'll show you how to attach them as I'm making the other 2. Okay, right, so far now I have made 3 of the components that I showed you before. 2 I have left the thread on, and 1 I have completely finished. I've just gone through the 4mm, tied a knot just before it and gone through, and before each one tied a knot and gone through and basically cut my wire, my thread. Okay, so that's what we have so far. And for the connecting components, I have done the first round of the 6 rounds and the 6 super duos, and I've gone through the second round of adding the super duo 11, 15, 11 super duo. I've gone all the way around, and I'm just about to step up. I'll just move one of these 2 width thread out of the way because they're going to be the end. I'm going to go through the top hole, turning around. Okay. Now instead of adding the 4mm round here, I'm going to attach it by going through the 4mm round in the same direction of the middle, one of the middle components, just the round. Just like that. And then I'm going to go through the super duo of the next component. As you see, I've gone through there, gone round through the 4 and then back through the super duo, connecting these 2 components, just like that. So now I need to finish off this outer round. And on the pattern, it might come loose a bit, we can soon tighten it up again. So we need 2 15s through the 15, two 15s through the top super duo, a 4mm round through the super duo, 2 15s through the middle 15, two 15s through the super duo, a 4mm round, two 15s, two 15s through the super duo. Now at this point we need to attach the next component because you're opposite to where it wants to be. So we get one with a thread. You need to have the thread opposite to where you're going to attach it, so you go through the opposite one here. So we're going through this one. That's through the 4 round and super duo with the connecting component. Pull it tight, and then we're going to carry on the round. Two 15s through the 15, middle 15, two 15s through the super duo, four millimetre round, two 15s through the middle 15, two 15s through the super duo, and 4 millimetre round through the super duo, two 15s through the 15, two 15s and through the last super duo. Okay, so now we need to attach the crystals again, sorry, the bicones. So we need to go through this, the 4 millimetre, through the super duo, and if you can the 15, and pick up your bicone, 3 millimetre bicone, through the 15 and the super duo, through the 4 mil, super duo, and the 15, yep, got it there. I do 3 mil bicone, the 15 the super duo, through the 4, super duo and the 15 if you can. 3 mil bicone, through the 15 and the super duo, through the middle 4 mil and the bicone, and the 15 if you can make it, if not one at a time. You may also notice I had cut off my end threads of the components, but I haven't done the middle one yet. 3 millimetre through the 15 and the super duo, four mil, super duo and 15. Pick up your 3 mil bicone with the 15 and the super duo, through the 4 and the super duo and the 15. And we're going to pick up the last 3mm bicone through the Super Duo, and this is where it gets rather tight and where you might need the pliers just to push it through and pull if necessary. Okay, pick up your, I'm going to tie a knot now, pick up your thread through the Super Duo. I wrap my needle round twice and I hold it down with my thumb, pull the needle through, making sure the knot goes in the right place, pull it tight, and then you need to go through the 4, I do beg your pardon, pull your knot through and work your way around to the next 6mm. Again, pliers may be handy to push it through. Through the next, excuse me. Do the Super Duo. And again, just go through the thread like that. Wrap your needle round, thread round a couple of times. It's just another way of doing a half hitch knot, but I always found it quicker to do it this way. Hold the knot with your thumb, pull it tight, and work away from the knot. Pull your knot through the 4mm. So through a couple of more beads before you cut your thread off. Again, it's getting a bit tight. It isn't the too much thread through the holes, it's the tightness of the beads together. It's just a bit hard to get your needle through. Your fingers are a bit slippery, pliers hold on to it for you. So then we cut the thread. Okay, and we can cut this thread, the end thread. So there we have 3 components attached. Do another component, same as this middle one here, doing the first 2 rounds, and attach the next one to this end one where we have no thread. We have this thread here, we're going to attach the clasp to this end, so we need another one of these, and we will attach the 3rd one there. So we'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 altogether. Okay, so come back to me when you've done that and I'll show you how to attach the clasp, which I forgot to tell you. I have actually got a toggle clasp here. Yes, it should be gunmetal, it would look better, but unfortunately at the moment I don't have one, so we'll just use this one. Alright, thank you very much. It turned out that 5 was too small, so I had to make 6. I attached the 5th one in the same method of attaching the centre ones, just by going through the 4mm of the end component. I work my thread round so it's coming out at the end of the other 4mm ready to attach the clasp. I'm using the 15/0 black to attach the clasp. I'm going to pick up, that's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 15s, go through the class, we're going to go 4 from this 4mm bead, so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, go back through 2 of the 15 there, pull your thread, pick up another 4 15s, and go back through 4mm, pull your thread, straighten them up. Now we're going to go around these again to strengthen. So you go these 4, first 2, and around, back down the 2, down 4 on the other side, okay. And go around these again if you wish to strengthen your work. I'll just tie it off for now. I'm going to place a knot here, as I've done on the others, a half inch knot in. Just put my thread through, needle through the 4mm and the super, wrap my thread round, pull it so it just pulls it back, pull it through. Just work your way around it and tie some more knots. I'll do that off camera as it's a bit fiddly. Attach your other end of the other clasp in exactly the same method using the thread that you've got left.